Another video, this time showing you how to beat the 5-star violence rune. In case you don't know, when it's a violence rune, that's what you win. You win the 5-star violence rune. And if you look what we're up against, the opponent may not dodge, so it's got bullseye, so it will hit you for 500. It will heal for 100%. So again, it's not about killing these creatures. You won't kill them. You get 60 rounds, you won't kill them. It's all about killing. I'm just thinking of somebody out there who can kill the creatures, but anyway, you'll win the rune if you kill the hero. That's the whole point of it. And these creatures also heal the hero. But the bottom line is they hit you for 500 damage, right? So what do you need to win? Alright. It's actually quite easy if you've got the right tools. First things first, you need Zora Maurauder. It's got a cumulative attack damage, which means that as the rounds go by, as its hero skill fires, this little man here, little lady here, increases the attack damage of everybody. In terms of what runes it's got, well, Heal Amplify obviously helps. It's not essential, but it definitely, anything that heals you is gonna help a little bit, right? The thing that's probably more essential, was definitely more essential, is Hero Vigor. I've only put Hero Vigor 3 on it, and it's at level 5, you know what I mean? But the base health of Zora is, for me, 13,000, and I'm a level 85. If you're lower than level 85, then that base health is going to be obviously lower too, and you need that higher, because as the rounds go by in this grimoire, it takes more and more health off that hero, if I remember correctly. I usually skip, so yeah. And also initial rage will obviously help, because that just means that the hero skill is going to fire more often. Alright, so let's get to the deck. You want a human deck. You want a human deck because the backbone of it, the foundation of it, is going to be an Oracle. The Oracle heals your hero for a max of 1,000 health. And it heals everybody else too, keeps everybody alive, which is obviously good, but most importantly, in my opinion, is the Sage Advice, increases the HP of everybody. That's it. It's not that your hero damage goes up, it's that the damage to your creatures goes up over time as well. And this particular Oracle's got Frost Armour. I don't think the Frost Armour's absolutely essential on this grimoire, but what is essential is Stabthrough. Now, I happen to have meld Stabthrough onto these border ranges. It says you get border ranges from Maze, Lucky Speed, Coin Bag, Gem Bag, Human Beast. I have no doubt about it. Where I got my border ranges from was the gold altar, basically the altar using gold, and also through the mines. I usually use energy, but I use energy on the mines, and every so often you get border rangers shards, and what you do is you collect those shards, bottom line. And in terms of Stabthrough 6, you get that from a 2-star Morty. No, it's not Zombie King, it's this guy. Stabthrough 6, you just meld from this Shadow Stalker, right? Yeah, and you get the Shadow Stalker from just, again, the gold altar. Just save them up. Anyway, and the next thing you want is actually a Vicar. And the Vicar's there just because it heals everybody. As I say, your creatures, so as I said before, your creatures will take damage over time, and that damage will increase unless everybody's got Frost Armour, but they won't have Frost Armour, at least your border rangers, because your border rangers are going to have they're going to have Stabthrough. Anywho, let's cut to the chase. Alright, And if you got those elements, then it's ridiculously easy grimoire. Right, you never ever, what you need, first things first, what you need in the first 5 cards drawn is an Oracle for that Sage Advice I mentioned before, otherwise you'll probably die. Or there's a good chance you're going to die. And you don't want to play a Border Ranger first, obviously, because you want the sweeping blow to hit as many creatures as possible. And in terms of what these guys can do to you, yeah, I've already said about the bullseye, so they're going to hit for 500. But as things stand with my first 3 cards, they're going to heal for, okay, 150, 300, and my lowest, my Vic is going to add another 200, so already my Border Ranger will heal for as much damage as it's ever going to take. And that's the video, folks. The only other problem is just taking out their hero for 115,000 before the rounds, before the 60 rounds. But that again, that's why you need the sweeping blow. But you saw what happens when Border Ranger gets going. She hits, obviously, as I say, for 3,000 at a time in round 1. I'm going to auto this now. For 3,000 at a time from round 1. And as you can see, she's already in good health. Even my Vickers are in reasonable health. They're only going to get hit for 500 and they've got 16,000. So 1,600 and rising. And that needs to happen as well. But one thing I didn't cover, they've also got Blessed Runes. So basically the rage is being ramped up. And they've also got this healer rune. Very important just so that your attack goes up quicker. That's crucial, and that was the Oracle. But the Vickers have also got that healer rune. I only put it to level 5, and that's good enough for me, but you might want it higher. I'm not sure if it's going to be necessary, but it depends on what deck you've got. Remembering that my Vickers haven't got frost armor. So going back to what I said before, your Oracles don't need to be frost armor. But your Border Ranger definitely would need to have stab through. Alright, so I'm just going to show you one more time what kind of damage the Border Ranger can do. And then I'm going to skip. So hopefully you found this video useful. Obviously I haven't won yet because I haven't skipped and you haven't seen. Yeah, already it's hitting the Border Ranger's hitting the Grand Cleric for, was it about 6,000, 6,500? Very early on, so you can imagine how over time, especially when you've got 2 Border Rangers, that Grand Cleric's going by us. Yeah, anyway, so we won. And that Violence Rune will be on the way. I will actually touch on what you do in this. So the Violence Rune 5, I've got 30 shards at the moment, and when I get to 50, then I'll have this bad boy. And let's do some maps. Right, basically, you want a 5-star map, and also you want the level to be as high as possible. Really, you need that 5-star on a like level 10 or something like that to be of use. So all this at the moment is kind of crap. Counter, yeah, it's level 8 and it's only 4-star. There's a chance that I don't use counter, but you know, there's a chance you might need a level 8. To another sort of grade sort of thing. For example, if you got Battle Blow 6 and you got that level 8 card, then it will increase a little bit. If you got Battle Blow 6 and you got a level 5 card, it's not going to increase the skill at all. See, all these things are to increase the skill. You know when you go with either within the card and it says upgrade skill, that's what these are about. And at the moment, you see how much crap you get. Just pure rubbish. Level 1s. As I said, it's not going to be able to upgrade anything at all. Level 3. Level 6. Feral Fever. Rubbish. Unholy Pact. He's just getting lots of crap. Battle blow, level 8. That might increase it a little bit, say by about 30 points. You need to get to like 2,000 in order to increase it, you know what I mean? So all these, not so much. Anywho, oh bless. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and more videos to come.